New York, and there's a look at Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good AFC matchup in store, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Buffalo Bills. The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last. And off we go here in the wild card round. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
They run the counter with Cook. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. That penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. They'll try the middle with Cook. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here's Allen. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 49-yard line.
They run it again with Cook. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Marquise Brown, 42 yards. And the Bills will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Chargers, nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open is the rookie from Auburn. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
On the ground, this is Amari Hampton. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
First carry for Najee Harris. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And shutting him off, now open field. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
In motion, right goes Allen. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
You don't see him miss too often. The ball could have slipped a little bit coming off his hand, and that's all it would take to send it high and out of bounds without a play.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Now Herbert off the bootleg. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
The fuck am I doing?
There's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 3-yard line.
Now Allen. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big game there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Alert, alert, alert.
At the 26-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And the ball is knocked out. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks them up.
And avoids the turnover. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defensive so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Now Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, 32 yards. And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Bills 14, Chargers nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
First down, Chargers.
Home to try.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Herbert. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2. Fights through, and now a crease. Still on his feet. He may go. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Bills 21, Chargers nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. From the 25 on 2nd down. Herbert. He's going to let this one go deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too. Out of the gun, Herbert. Able to get away. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, no one wants to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown.
Los Angeles.
Keenan Allen as the 1st half is winding down. And the Chargers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. There he goes again. Inside the 10. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Chargers 7.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
To kick off for Buffalo.
Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the 2nd half of this AFC wildcard game. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston, 29 yards. And the Chargers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
They juked him. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 205 yards rushing for him now as he has been a central figure in trying to get his guys to the second round. Allen going to throw. That's caught by Brown for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Bills have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Chargers 14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Charger drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And that is incomplete on the coverage. A little too big there, and it's second down. Here's Herbert. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
We have so many different terms for 3rd down, 3rd and short, 3rd and long, 3rd and manageable. How about 3rd and medium? Because that's what this one was. The defense looked like they had him hemmed in, but he gets away, evades the rush, and picks up just enough for the 1st down. Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Herbert now. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. pursuit excellent as they bring him down hard behind the line. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They snap it to Herbert. And he's taken down inside the 30. So the drive stays alive after the fourth down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Flushed out right. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point try now from Dicker. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the third quarter. Cook able to escape. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Bro, I give up, man. What the fuck is that?
James Cook,
Yo.
71 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly.
Duo to that game, man. Parity.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
Well, it reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but
I don't know, bro.
Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why
C'est vraiment pas bon. On dirait que tout ça, là. On dirait qu'il est vraiment... Il est vraiment ce gars-là. Give me that fucking ball, man. That fucking ball.
Well, number one on the list of things
Give me that fucking ball.
3 scores in the third. That right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic oath
Oh.
to do no harm? You just did the football-cratic one right there. Don't give the ball away when you have
What
a
the
lead
fuck? How did he miss that?
This game down with. Oh, that's kind of how it's gone for him.
Oh, that was my chance.
Back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
How is it?
That's going to be intercepted. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football.
Oh, je vais crash out.
Says they have it. They do.
Je vais crash out.
Play into the ball game in early
Je vais crash out.
The Bills come to the line
Oh,
to start their
je vais
next
crash out.
drive. They run with Cook. He's been busy
Je vais
tonight.
crash out.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Je vais
1
crash
quarter
out.
remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You want to keep it, but
Here's 2nd and 7. A give. This is Cook.
Oh. Yo.
Now he's loose again. He may go. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, 68 yards. And the Bills have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Pass on for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Bills 49, Chargers 21.
After
What
the
the
touchdown
fuck?
pass to kick it away.
Even 49.
This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1.
Alright,
And
fumble
this
that
return
one.
going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Charger drive about to get going. And they are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And a nice spin into some open field. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
A gain of 15.
Looking to throw. Herbert. It's Kelsey on the ground. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. The offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Herbert. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
A gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
Yeah.
He's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Yo, je me fais éclater.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Herbert. Nifty move. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 19. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnston. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. To the right side, it's Kelsey. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Herbert flush to his right. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time.
Yes.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Bro,
So the magic runs out, so to speak. They were 3 for 3
on that
on
bitch show.
4th down conversions, now 3 for 4.
So the defense finally gets to exhale.
Yeah.
Because they were wondering, 3 for 3 getting converted on 4th down. That percentage is way high. And they hadn't stopped them at all. Finally, they get a stop. They can get to the sidelines now and rest a little bit.
Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they get a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had
Where the fuck was all that early?
has carried his feet to the open spaces and the big yardage all night long.
Well, from my vantage point, that's just one bad play by the offensive line and a running back who's had a lot of good ones tonight.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's not going to be ticked off, nor is the offensive line, because to me it's a lot like a no-hitter, right? Pitcher's throwing a no-hitter, gives up a hit late. You're so close to accomplishing everything you want and don't quite get it done. They'll come back with a vengeance on the next play.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
Hey, thank you. Even though the game is over, but
A little too
hey,
amped up there, got to him before he had a
more
chance to catch
victories.
it.
Another example of players in tough
More
spots
victories, my guy.
getting the protection that they deserve. Got to make sure that he's able to
More
catch the ball
victories, my
before
guy.
you get to him.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's got the hook up downfield to McConkey. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the
More
11.
victories.
Los Angeles.
Herbert off of play action. Out to his left. And just not enough on the
Throw that
field.
bitch.
Down around his feet and incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Well, look, this is a team, Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at Jordan Peril. We're pretty darn good.
And he'll get in, and they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. And they've got it.
Yo, give it to me.
There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, it's such a high-stakes scenario. Everyone's feeling the pressure on this play.
Punt the ball.
Special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. That goes for a gain of 31. Handoff comes to Cook. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Second and 5 from the 8.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, tight.
So Allen's going to look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, a 7-yard touchdown grab. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Herbert changing things up. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Open man right side, that's McConkey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Chargers.
Here's Herbert. And this one finds McConkey. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Now it's Herbert. That's complete. Lambert Smith. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First down, Los Angeles.
One last throw here for Herbert. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays